really is.
You create.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, my name is Taylor. I am a singer-songwriter, music teacher, manifester, and most recently, a mom. And I am here to help you create a life that you love because you deserve it. So I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of talk right now about living a child-free lifestyle. And like, if that's what you want, that's totally fine. You definitely should not have kids unless you want to. They are really tough sometimes. And he's only 5 months old. But I wanted to make this video for those who are a little more on the fence about maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't, they don't really know. And I'm hoping that my experience can kind of shed some light and make this decision a little bit easier for you. So throughout the pregnancy and then getting to the end of the pregnancy where I was stuck in the hospital for 2 months, it was really hard. And people kept telling me,
it'll be worth it, it'll be worth it.
And I didn't really believe them. It just wasn't something I could fathom. No offense. But now that he's here, I can 100% say that it was worth it. And I want to come on here and kind of dispel some of the myths of motherhood, some that I believed in so much that made my pregnancy even harder. So as you probably know, I am a singer-songwriter and I am also here on YouTube. I am a very creative person and these things are really important to me. And I was under the impression that once I had a kid, that was it. That was it. I would never again be able to go after my goals and my dreams that I've had for so long. I was just gonna be a mother and that was the end of my story. And as you can see, that is obviously not the case, but I believed it so much that I had a lot of really depressed moments throughout my pregnancy because I just believed that my life was over. And yes, my life as I knew it, that was over, but that wasn't a bad thing. As you can probably tell, I am actually more consistent with my music and with my content than ever before. I, for the longest time, didn't have any songs out on Spotify under my own name. I had one with my band, 𝗕𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, and that was it. I had always wanted my own music out there under my... You wanna be higher? I had always wanted my own music out there under my name, but I couldn't do it. I kept getting in my own way. And I also wanted to be able to create weekly content like I am doing now. But again, I kept getting in my own way because that was the most important thing to me. Pretty much, aside from like my family and loved ones, my music and my content was so important to me that I put it on such a high pedestal that it was unattainable and quite frankly, daunting. And so every little thing would get to me and I convinced myself that I was never gonna do well online because people weren't watching my videos, people weren't engaging, and I would just get so in my head that I would put a video out and it didn't go viral, so nobody likes me and there's no reason for me to make content anymore. And it was just this constant back and forth where I'd make a video, it wouldn't do as well as I liked, and I would just stop for months because I was having to pull myself out of that hole that I dug myself into. And same with my music, I kept getting in my own way there. I just wanted it to be perfect. And when it couldn't be perfect, I would just stop and I would just quit. And it was ridiculous. My song 𝗕𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was almost never, what are you doing? My song 𝗕𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 was almost never released because I was looking for it to be perfect. And when I couldn't do that, I gave up and I almost forgot about it completely. But it wasn't until my son was born and my priorities changed. He is now the most important thing in my life. And sometimes most annoying. Do we need to bounce again? Why do we always get to this point? We're only a few minutes into the video, kid. You're always so patient and wonderful. We're just gonna, how do you want to be held? What do you want? Do you want to go like this? Now he is the most important thing in my life. I love him seriously so much. Like there aren't even words for how much I freaking love this little guy. And yes, he is annoying sometimes. He is, what are you doing? He is irritating. He drives me kind of crazy, but I wouldn't change it. Like he's wonderful and amazing. And because he is now the most important thing in my life, it has made room for me to go after my other goals without having so much attachment to them and so much need for them to be successful, because life is good. I'm doing what's important to me. I'm spending time with my child and raising him, And I don't have the same desire for things to blow up as I did before. I mean, of course, I still want to be successful, like, come on, but it's not like it was. There is just so much more freedom within what I'm able to do now because, like I said, he is the most important thing in my life. Because I'm able to focus on him more, I'm able to kind of let go of the other stuff. And I don't think I'd be able to be as consistent as I am on YouTube. I don't think I would have 3 songs on Spotify if it wasn't for this little monkey and how much he has just changed me as a person. Are you good? Are you tired of this already? Okay, I thought this video was gonna be kind of long, but I don't know now. But anyway, I was not prepared for how much I would love being his mother. And like, granted, we're still in the early stages. He's still a cute little baby. I'm sure as he gets older, there'll be times that I'm not so happy. But for now, I'm so happy to have him. But he is wonderful and amazing, and I'm so happy to be his mother. So if you're thinking that your life, what do we want to do? Woo! If you're thinking that in order for you to have kids, everything else has to be put on hold, your life has to end, it definitely doesn't. Yes, they will make it harder. Yes, they will want to be fed or changed, sometimes at really inconvenient times. But that's okay. It is more challenging with a baby, for sure. But having it being more challenging, that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that's actually a good thing. I think sometimes we're just so focused on ourselves and our wants and our needs that it actually makes it harder to attain them because you're giving too much focus to them, too much attention, too much energy, and you're actually blocking it. But letting go of some of that, giving some love and attention to someone else can make room for the other things in your life to just fall into place a lot easier. You just wave. But yeah, so I am thrilled to be his mother. I love how positively it has changed me as a person. I love having him in my life and getting to spend literally all day, every day with him. There are times I am not so happy about that, but you know. But yeah, okay, I really did have more to say. Maybe I shouldn't have brought him here with me, but I thought it was a good idea because the video was about him. But he is very fidgety right now. Do you just want to be on your mat just rolling around? Okay. Okay, he's in the living room on his mat. But I just wanted to come back real quick and say that yes, my heart is so full of love for him. He is the best thing in my life. But that doesn't mean it's always easy. There have definitely been a lot of moments where I've gotten really frustrated with him, especially because for the longest time he was doing this fun little thing where I would feed him right before dinner was ready, to the point where I was literally taking him off right before I would get my food, and he just had this fun little thing where he was like, it would happen every single night. So yeah, I got mad at him a couple times. I totally yelled in the kitchen and just was like kind of losing it, because when the same thing keeps happening every day, you don't have the patience for it anymore. And he also has this fun thing where he will be so calm and so chill while I'm filming, while I'm cleaning, while I'm meditating or practicing my music. But the second I want to take a nap, nope. He is awake and he is hungry. His timing is impeccable, I swear. There were times that he was literally taking a nap, and then I'm like, okay, this is my cue. I'm gonna lay down for him. Nope, not gonna happen. So things aren't super easy with him either. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it is worth it. I look back on my life before he was here, and yeah, it was easier. It was a lot more simple. I had a lot more time, but I'd much rather be living this life I am right now with him here. Like, I can't even explain the change that happens, but it's crazy. I just love him so freaking much. He is the best thing in my life. I think I've said that quite a few times, but I truly mean that. And so if you're someone that's on the fence and you think maybe you do want kids, but you're not really sure and you're kind of leaning towards no because you'll have more time and more money without kids. Yeah, you will, but I don't know if it's a fair trade-off. So if you're someone that's on the fence but is kind of leaning more towards kids, I think it might be something that you regret if you don't do it. Granted, if you don't, that is 100% your choice and that is okay. I just don't want you to make a decision that you regret later on in life because like I said, I am so happy to be his mother. Like this new journey that I'm embarking on, I don't know if I was exactly ready for it when I first got pregnant, but no one ever really is. And that's the thing. You adapt and you grow and you become ready for it when you need to be. You're never ready for it before it happens. But okay, I think I'm gonna let me and Logan, because I filmed this a little wonky. I filmed our sign off and everything, but then now he's calm and chilling on his mat. So I was like, okay, let me see if there's any more things I wanted to just throw in really quick. So I will let past by like 5 minutes, Taylor and Logan sign off. Hi, okay, editing Taylor here. Before I go, I realized throughout editing this video that I talked a lot about the good things, which there are plenty of, but in honor of full transparency, I just kind of want to talk about some of the struggles. So look at this picture. While I do that, you can probably hear my pumping machine in the background because yes, I am currently pumping while editing this. And that's something that kind of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. I stay up extra late every single night to pump and I get up extra early every single morning to pump before he wakes up. And it's kind of annoying. There are definitely days I wish I could just sleep in and just wait until he wakes up, but I can't do that. I also can't go to bed right when he goes to bed because I have to pump and empty everything out before I go to sleep. So that's something that I am definitely excited to be over. I do love nursing him for the most part. It definitely takes longer than a bottle, but it is what it is. I do love the closeness and the bond and just being able to relax on the couch with him, watching whatever show I'm watching. But it is a pain in the butt, like not gonna lie. It is very irritating. The start of nursing was absolutely terrible. I had to bite down on a towel, it hurt so hard. So that's something that I still have not quite adjusted to as far as the extra time it takes to pump before he wakes up and after he goes to bed, and just always make sure there's enough milk on hand so that I don't have to do all his feedings. Because the thing about it is, I am his only source of food. He will not take formula. We have spoiled him. And so I don't really ever get a break. Even when someone else feeds him, I'm still responsible for making sure he has food to be fed. So it's just this round the clock constant thing where I don't actually ever get a break. I can't go away for a while. Not that I want to go away for very long, but you know, a couple hours here and there would be nice. But that's kind of hard to do. I am his only source of food and that's really stressful. Also, currently, he is teething right now, and I think he was teething and going through a growth spurt, and so it's been extra freaking difficult. He has never been so whiny and just crying, needing so much attention. He has never been this bad before, but he has been driving me absolutely insane. The amounts of times I've had to scream into a pillow has definitely increased, and it's tough. It really is tough sometimes. And he's also not napping anymore. I don't know why that is. I think it could be because of the teething, but regardless, I need his naps, okay? Whether it's so that I can take a nap myself or so that I can work or just get a few extra things done without him bothering me. I need his naps. So him being extra whiny, extra cryy, needing all this attention, not napping, it's been freaking hard. Like, there are still wonderful, beautiful moments throughout our day, But there's also been some really, really, really tough moments throughout our day. And so I just wanted to throw all this in there real quick before we go, because I think it's important to just talk about all the things of motherhood. And yes, overwhelmingly, it is good, but also it is tough. I feel like I never get a break. Even when I do get a break and my fiance is feeding him and taking care of him, he likes me the best. I am his favorite, so I'm still having to stop what I'm doing and go calm him, go soothe him. And it's a lot sometimes. It really, really is. And I love him more than anything, but also he annoys me more than anything sometimes. But okay, I just wanted to quickly throw that in there so that if you're watching this, you're not thinking, oh, so having a baby's easy. They're great all the time. They are not. They are not great all the time. It is still worth it, but oh my God, it's a lot. Okay, so he's getting a little grumpy, so I guess we'll sign off. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I always forget to ask for that. What do we, okay. Whatever calms him, right? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all 3 of my new singles, This Gift, Blame It on the Programming, and my favorite, Make Believe. And I guess that's it. I really thought this video was gonna be longer. But it just goes to show that life with kids is unpredictable. Okay, you wanna snap out? You wanna snap out and then mommy will be done? Mommy can be done. And I can just snuggle your little face. Your cute, cute, cute little face. All right, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. No, not bye yet. Keep creating a life that you love because you deserve it. Okay, now we'll leave. Bye.